Here we go. Hi, everybody. I want to talk to you about focus, fundamentals, and fun today. So, today, one of the big things that I've seen in my experience throughout my career is this concept of focus, the fundamentals, and the fun. And what I'm seeing and what I've seen in the past is all too often I've seen like organizations and individuals kind of crumble because of their lack of focus. They'll shift their focus on being the next big thing or implementing some new feature or chasing some other product in an organization or adding features. And ultimately, what this ends up being is just a big distraction. And these distractions just take away from that core thing that they're trying to accomplish, which is get to market with this product or get this feature implemented and set out. And in software, it's really difficult sometimes to stay focused on that little feature when you've got something tweaking over here, especially in like an older system. Is you got to be able to focus on what you need to get done and do just enough to keep this running so that you get done what you initially intended on getting done. Now, how I stay kind of focused on this kind of stuff is staying attuned to the fundamentals. So there's some fundamental things that I practice every day that help me stay pretty focused. For one, I breathe every day. And it just helps me settle myself and get more focused in on what I'm actually working on in that moment right now. I also study the new tech that's coming out so I can see the possibilities of the technology that's coming up on the horizon and see what's going to happen next. So I'll study this new tech that's coming out and say, you know what, if we brought this into this, that would make this much easier and make us build it that much faster. And then I always try to simplify everything all the time. When I'm building stuff, and I see myself going onto this tangent where it's like, oh, we could do this, and we could do this, and we could do this, and we could. When I haven't built the core fundamental, like foundational element, and I see myself going too far off, I realize that it's time to reel it back in and simplify again, and focus on that and that core thing. And then another challenging aspect of developing the software is when we're doing all this tedious work of checking all our syntax and writing all the code, is we kind of lose the fun. And I've figured out how to find the fun, and I enjoy the challenges. Programming is not easy, but finding the fun is really not that hard. For me, I think of it like Legos. I was talking to one of my program buddies a couple years back, and he's like, dude, when you look at code, I see you looking at it, and you look at it like it's a big box of Legos. And I think that was kind of a compliment because it's so fun for me to build these components and these pieces to play with it. I'm like a kid playing with his Legos, just building all these awesome little things. So I find the challenge in that rewarding in building these Legos, and then even more rewarding when I get to reuse them. And then there's also this dimension of finding the fun when you're under constraint or restriction. Because I've been on too many projects where it's like, all right, we've got to build this thing, but you can't do this, you can't do that, and you can't do this. And you have to do this. And then I end up with this like little box that I'm working within. But that's really challenging to operate in that when I say, well, but it's so easy to jump over this line and grab this thing and bring it in. So finding the fun and the challenge of the puzzle of operating within that box, or finding a way to break that box, that's also fun too. So I mean, that's how I tie together this crazy concept of, you know, our fundamental focus on fun. So if I find the fun, I'll be able to focus more on the fundamentals to build better software in the long run. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to Platform Agency, who built my awesome logo and some of my branding assets. So thanks a lot, guys, for putting that together for me. And I want to thank everyone again for watching, and I really appreciate the focus that you gave to watch this whole video, and I appreciate the comments and the likes and the shares, and it really just helps. If you're not on my list to receive my emails that I'm working on, I'm going to start sending out emails to give you a little bit more content, a little bit different content, and I'm going to be starting that up pretty soon. So hop on my list. The link should be below on the blog post, and thanks for watching. I'll see you later.